Welcome everyone. We're excited to be here today. We are at a pivotal moment, not just for Viant, but for the entire advertising industry. As we've seen before, technology can fundamentally reshape industries. Think about how SaaS revolutionized software. Scalable, on-demand, and accessible at the click of a button. Today, we're introducing the next leap forward. Meet ViantAI, the world's first fully autonomous ad platform. This is advertising as a service, powered by artificial intelligence. With ViantAI, advertisers no longer have to navigate the complex and time-consuming media planning and execution processes. Instead, we aim to have AI take over planning, bidding, and optimizing campaigns in real time, delivering outsized campaign executions that are faster, smarter, and more precise than traditional programmatic platforms. But ViantAI isn't just about automation. It's about intelligence. It learns, it adapts, and it constantly evolves. We've built this solution on top of our industry-leading DSP technology, and the result is something that completely transforms how advertisers engage with programmatic advertising. We all know AI is going to massively change the face of advertising. Today, we're going to show you exactly what that's going to look like. I'm going to hand it over to Tim, who's going to walk through a live demo of exactly how ViantAI works.
Thanks, Chris. Now let's see ViantAI in action. To make the ViantAI assistant work, it really needs 4 basic pieces of information. Who the advertiser is that we're talking about, and we input that through the URL of the advertiser or the product. The time frame of the ad campaign that it's supposed to run in, what the budget is, and what is the objective of the advertiser, whether it's increasing brand awareness, driving conversions, or generating leads. So let's, for this example, we'll use a specialty grocer called Sprouts. It's a grocery store. And we have, let's say, 5 million for Q4, and we are looking to drive in-store visitors. So now that it has the basic pieces of information, ViantAI immediately analyzes who is the target audience of Sprouts, the specialty grocer, from the inputted data. So as we look here for step 1 in identifying the target audience, it's selected adults aged 25 to 54 with a focus on women who typically do the grocery shopping. Behaviors, health-conscious consumers, those interested in organic and natural foods, or regular grocery shoppers. They like sustainable living, fitness and wellness, cooking, and family-oriented activities. And for the geographic targeting, it will focus on the regions where Sprouts stores are located, primarily in the US. And for everyone in the audience, there are about 400 of these grocery stores across the United States. It also analyzes who the competition is to make sure that the target audience is correct. And it's successfully identified Whole Foods, Trader Joe's, and local organic grocery stores across the country. But ViantAI, now that it has the target audience, it determines where best to reach that audience in which channels. For this campaign, it's selected CTV, streaming audio, display, video, and digital out-of-home. But now it starts to get into decision-making time. It knows we've given it a budget of $5 million, and the goal was to drive in-store visitors. And with those 2 pieces of information, it's going to allocate the budget across those channels. Here it's selected to choose 30% on CTV, 15% in streaming audio, 20% in display, 25% in online video, and 10% in digital out-of-home. And it gives you the justification as to why these channels should hit the client's goal. But not just stopping there, it also starts to determine at which hours of day and which day of week would be best for Sprouts to drive in-store visitors to their grocery stores. It's selected to run CTV from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. during the high TV viewership during the evening hours. It wants to run display from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. because that's high visibility throughout the day, 7 days a week. Streaming audio, it's selecting only when users are commuting to work, and it wants to run it only on weekdays from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. during those commute hours. Once it's figured out the channel allocation, when to run it, it now starts to determine how many times should we show these ads, what we call the frequency cap, across each channel. And you can see here 3 per week in CTV is the recommendation to avoid ad fatigue while ensuring repeated exposure. And you can see all those selections on the screen. But most importantly, now it starts to put together the actual media plan, line item by line item, publisher by publisher. So starting in the CTV, it's selected Hulu as the top selection. It wants to allocate $300,000 of the overall budget with a max bid CPM of $30, which should yield an estimated 10 million impressions. You can see all the selected publishers on here in the audience segment across those. So it goes from CTV to display, moves down to video as well, streaming audio, puts the appropriate max bid CPM on every publisher, all based off data trained from Viant's DSP over the past couple of years, and selects the appropriate digital out-of-home and gives you a summary. But one thing as an advertiser here, this is where the interactivity and the adaptability of this is. Like, how should I measure this campaign? It starts to give you ideas, not just around creating a media plan of targeted audiences, helping you identify publishers and determining what the correct price is, but it can actually give you recommendations around measuring success of the campaign as well. So the foot traffic increase, it's showing you the in-store visits, the comparative analysis. Let's look at sales metrics. You can create a special promotion and we can track the redemptions of the promotion, or we can run brand lift studies, digital engagement, etc. The methods come out and then the reporting and analysis that you should select. What partner would you offer for in-store visits? And you can just go on and on and on. And I think that's the one thing that's special about ViantAI is that it's not fully autonomous yet, but it gets you mostly the way there with human involvement. So here it's selected that Ground Truth, which specializes in location-based marketing, should be the partner for this. You could say, what are 2 other options for vendors? And just expand your reach, what you know about it, and driving your expertise as the media planner alone. So it could say, here's another option, Foursquare, another option, PlaceIQ, of all the different vendors you could select to work with, and the reasons why they would be good partners for your campaign. And one thing that we didn't cover, but it's important to know that the human is in full control of the media plan that's there. And let's just say, I don't like streaming audio for this. Why did you put it on the buy? You can ask very detail-oriented questions and expect detail-oriented answers when it comes back. I understand your concerns about streaming audio. Let's adjust it to better align with our strategy. So it removes streaming audio. So let's ask it another question. If I remove streaming audio, will it hurt my campaign performance? It gives you the pros and the cons associated with not running that channel. But there are endless areas for you to explore as an operator of ViantAI, and these are just a few examples of putting together an actual media campaign. What makes this special is the autonomy and how fast it can analyze and choose every variable of an ad campaign that gets it ready to go instantly. ViantAI doesn't just automate mundane processes, it actively makes decisions on your behalf. All you have to do is provide oversight and feedback, and the AI takes care of the rest. This means fewer errors, greater efficiency, and faster results. It also means advertisers can focus on strategy while ViantAI handles the execution in real time. But this is only the beginning. Let's talk about where we're going next.
So what you just saw is how AI can transform media planning and buying. But we're not stopping there. With the launch of ViantAI, our customers now have access to fully autonomous planning in the DSP. But the real game changer is what's coming next. We're integrating ViantAI media plans directly into our DSP via our API. This means that once ViantAI creates your media plan, it will automatically build your campaigns in the DSP. No manual uploads, no tedious deployments, or any crazy setups needed. Just a seamless, fully automated process from start to finish. Later this year, we're rolling out even more powerful features. Advertisers will be able to integrate their first-party data and campaign performance metrics directly into ViantAI. This will allow for instant analysis and machine-driven insights that help optimize campaigns even further. Tim and I often say, AI doesn't deliver a perfect media plan, but it does get you from 0 to 70% in an instant, which is a massive leap forward compared to the traditional media planning process that we all know about. From there, we envision planning teams picking up the torch and fine-tuning these plans with the context that only a human has. With almost no necessary training, ViantAI works straight out of the box. We've designed it to be intuitive and easy to use so advertisers can start seeing results immediately with minimal effort.
That's right. And the best part is that we're releasing updates regularly to expand ViantAI's capabilities even further. You'll see deeper integrations, more robust data analysis, and enhanced optimization tools that keep ViantAI at the forefront of advertising innovation. Our ultimate vision is to lead the industry into a new era where AI drives every aspect of advertising. AI as a service will do for advertising what SaaS did for software, making it more accessible, scalable, and efficient. ViantAI is just the start, but it's a significant first step forward towards realizing that vision. We're thrilled to have you join us again on this journey. ViantAI will be rolled out to all Viant DSP customers today. For non-customers, go to www.viant.ai to sign up for access. Thanks again for being with us, and see you soon.